Hi, welcome back. This is the Cat Gamer. Time for another overview of one of my consoles in collection. It's the iconic Nintendo Wii. The ultimate of the Marmite consoles. I mean, there's certainly as many haters as lovers of this console. Probably a lot more haters of this console. Mainly due to the fact that some of them, the haters that is, reckon that it's brought the onslaught of motion control, which in effect dumbed down a lot of video gaming. I mean, at the time it was certainly an innovation. It wasn't totally optimised with the original Nintendo Wii controller. Without the Motion Plus built in, it was very much a hit and miss and a simplistic motion control. With the addition of the Motion Plus add-on, things got a little bit more advanced. As I'm sure you all know, the original Wii, not the latest model though, was backwards compatible with the GameCube. You've got the GameCube ports in the top there. You've got the GameCube memory card slots as well. The disc drive itself is like a slot at the front there, and just slide the discs in and out, pretty much almost like an in-car stereo system style. And the PS3 also uses a similar sort of style of disc load system, which sort of eliminates the moving parts for the tray really. It's still got a disc grab inside though, so it's still moving parts. All in all, this is my release weekend. Well, it's the weekend following actually when I picked this Wii up. I remember collecting it from a Toys R Us at about 6 in the morning. We were queuing up with about 50 of us. We waited there for about an hour and a half for it to open, and then I got this as part of a bundle with Twilight Princess. That was back in 2006, Christmas 2006. I think it was released something like around about the end of the first week in December 2006. I remember picking this up on the following weekend. I mean, it's very much an iconic console. I mean, from the design, from the shape, and the size, and the stand system. It's all very sort of almost Apple-esque design, simplistic. It's very much a breakaway from the Nintendo norm, to be honest, with the design. Same with the nunchuck, the attachable nunchuck system to the pad. It's all very much, you know, an innovation for gamers. It wasn't fully realised with the majority of third-party ports. They're just shovelware trash. But the first-party stuff generally is pretty good. I've tried to keep my my Wii collection to a small size, you know, in a similar way to the Cube. I've tried to just keep or pick up the better titles for the system. Not necessarily the rarest, just, you know, the better developed, more playable. In my opinion, rarity doesn't really equal desirability, because you can buy a game that's particularly rare, and the reason it's particularly rare is because it's just a pile of old rubbish, and no one ever wanted to play it, so no one ever bought it. And 9 times out of 10 they were probably just junked off, to be honest. They probably just got rid of out of people's collections. So just try to collect the best stuff for it, to be honest. I mean, I've got a few box sets, and obviously with the Zelda box set you got a music CD, and you got the limited edition Wii Motion Plus controller as well, which is it's quite a nice item. I try not to use this because, like most controllers, the coloured ones, if you overuse, you'll remove the colouring from them, so I generally try not to use this. It's a really nice collector's item. I do like that. Really do like it. It's nice. Also the controller Plus, the classic controller Pro, included with the Monster Hunter Tri pack. That's a very nice controller to use. Again, it's all gloss. It's one of those. It's a dust magnet and a fingerprint magnet, so you need to give it a good wipe over now and again just to get the fingerprints off it, because it just tends to look grubby. The gold one's got a better finish on it. It's a dull finish. That was with GoldenEye, the GoldenEye pack. And the red steel pack, well, that included the Wii Motion Plus add-on. There was an offer at the time, just a few months back now, if you collected 3 of what they call the Rainfall Nintendo Wii action RPG games, you were eligible for a collector's coin set from the Club Nintendo. The first game release was Xenoblade Chronicles. That was followed on by The Last Story, and then that was finally, the trilogy ended with Pandora's Tower. The Pandora's Tower was more action based. The Last Story and Xenoblade Chronicles were more typical Japanese RPG games. You know, don't get me wrong, they've got action in there, but they're more story orientated. But as I say, if you collected the 3 of those and you register them on Club Nintendo, you're eligible for what I'll show you now. Is was the collector's edition, the coin pack. It was like a thank you to the fans for supporting Nintendo, and it's just, obviously it was to get you to buy the 3 of them. I say this arrived quite a while after. Sorry, I'm going to have to put the camera because it's awkward to open the box. You get the collector's edition coins. The 3 coins commemorating the release of the games. I had to wait quite a few months after registering to receive that coin box set, but it's a nice collector's item. So I'm happy. I was happy with that. Like I say, the Wii is backwards compatible with the Cube, and the reason I posted a Cube video recently, but what I failed to put on it was this Wavebird. Now the Wavebird's like it's a wireless controller for the GameCube, but the reason I didn't put it on my Cube video was purely because it was still left in situ in the Wii. Because this is superb. It's, as I say, wireless controller for the Wii, but you don't have all the fussing of the wires if you want to play Cube games on it. So I usually leave that plugged in there. But yeah, I managed to pick this up late on in the Cube's life, and I picked it up boxed new for next to nothing, the Wavebird. But if you can pick one up at a good price, I'd recommend it, because that's a cracking controller. It's no vibration, but you can have loads of them connected up, providing you set them all on the different channels. There's a channel selection there. So you choose which channel you're using. Rather than a sync button, you just select the channel for use. Anyway, let's just have a quick glimpse over the Cube collection. Wii collection, and just see what sort of games that I think are worth. Well, most of them are worth picking up, but they're the outstanding ones. Me, personally, I like The Blob. It's a simplistic game, but it's fun to play. Again, Donkey Kong Country returns. Nice graphics. It's good to play. If you like your light gun games, but with a modern TV, you struggle to play a light gun game. So the Wii controller, along with the sort of like, you can get the light gun add-ons like this one here. You plug your Wii remote in, and so it's just like the pointer acts as your light gun, rather than the old phosphor dot. It works with the sensor bar, but they're pretty accurate. And the you can play House of the Dead 2 and 3. You've got Gunblade, LA machine guns, which is an okay conversion of the coin op. I've got there, where is it, Ghost Squad. Another rare game as well. It's rare, but it's to me it's the best version of this available, and it's Samurai Showdown Anthology, and it's the Wii version, a collection. It's rare to get hold of, the PAL one. It's PAL English version, but it's a really good conversion. Or really good collection and conversion, I should say. The Metal Slug Anthology, that's okay, but the conversions of the coin op or the Neo Geo versions on there aren't strictly perfect. There's a couple of loading issues with that, to be honest, so check that out. Check that out before you buy it if you can. Another class game there, Metroid Prime 3. You've got Monster Hunter Troy. Got Muramasa Demon Blade, and beautiful graphics on that. Absolutely stunning game to look at. Got the No More Heroes games. They're brilliant games. You either love them or hate them though. Again, it's another Marmite. You've got Akami, the Resident Evil, light gun shooters, Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside. Super version of Resident Evil 4, the Wii edition with the remote use. You've got lots of Zack and Wiki. Again, Xenoblade, Wario Land Shake. It's a nice party, pretty fun party game. Tatsunoko vs Capcom, it's a nice beat 'em up. Smash Brothers Brawl, again Smash Brothers entry. Super Paper Mario's fine. In the end, you got the iconic Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2. You got a few Sonic ports in there. And you got a decent version of SNK Arcade Classics. Again, probably the best versions. Again, King of Fighters as well. They're probably the best versions because they were programmed solely for the Wii. There weren't ports between collections. They were solely programmed for the Wii. And a nice pickup as well. I dropped on this a couple of months back. There's a Tatsunoko vs Capcom stick, boxed. I think I only paid about 20 quid for it, and it's absolutely mint. The box was in really good condition as well. Funny enough, I got it off eBay, but it was from a local source, only about 7 or 8 miles away. But yeah, that was a mint pickup. That was nice. That was. Anyway, that's a quick overview of my Nintendo Wii collection. Thanks for viewing.